Hey folks, my name's Connor with AE Drainage. I'm showing you one of our solid pipe PVC drainage systems today. It is freezing cold. Yesterday we got all this dug. So the deal is on this property is back here, the property slopes down to the back, and the homeowner wanted to build up some garden beds, so she had her landscaper start bringing in some dirt, but then realized that all in here was a big lake after a big rain because it couldn't go anywhere. Even if she didn't bring the dirt in, the next yards over have landscaping, so it was kind of set up like that where it wasn't draining in the first place. But you can see sort of the water was about here, and these mounds are pretty high. And so we had a big lake back here. It was real widespread. And she's gonna have just her yard water and her roof water coming off. But what we did is laid out a plan for her to use some catch basins along the back, where this is in the deepest point of the yard where all the water was going to. And then we're going to use 6-inch SDR 35 PVC. And so because it was so low here, we had to dig really deep. But before we started excavating, we take a laser and we shoot from one point to another to see if it's actually going to be doable without a pump or a sump chamber. You can see all this groundwater just because of the water sitting and seeps down over time. So what this solid pipe system is going to do is really just get the surface water, the bulk water out quicker, so it's not sitting around and creating a big pond. And you can see we got all our utilities marked. We use green flags to mark where we want our basins before we start excavating. And mind you, this is all hand dug. That way we miss utilities like that. Because if we use a piece of equipment in here, we'd probably damage quite a bit. Plus there's not much room in here. And what we're gonna have is, this is gonna come off the downspout. And then you got a little sanitary tea clean out, early and cold. So this point around here is probably the deepest point because it would be the highest point in the middle of the yard that we have to overcome from that low spot. And you can see we're about 2 feet deep right there. So the way that a drainage system works on a residential property, or in most cases, we're limited to what we have as far as fall to the front from the back or from a low spot. So if we have 150 feet here, and then we check with our laser and we have 10 inches of fall, which is what we have on this property, which is why I'm explaining that as an example. We have to take that 10 inches of fall and split it up over 150 feet. And that gives us roughly about a 1/16 of an inch per foot. And what that comes out to is about an 1.25 inches per 20 feet. And that's the fall we can achieve. So we try and take every bit of it. And you can see we are, under the sewer pipe right here. So it looks like the sewer pipe was about 13 or so inches, and then we're another about 7-8 inches underneath the actual sewer pipe there. This is from the house to the sanitary line. So we just do what we can to get it to fall to the street. And sometimes that means having to dig really deep, even on a residential property. Here's some of our pipe. We're not using all of this. It's for other jobs, but we just have it from a pickup. Give us a call if you need drainage. We do it the right way. My name's Connor, 936-827-6017. Thank you.